Hey there everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. This is part one of my vlog, or clip one of my vlog. I just got into Cedar Point, and this is the cabin that I'll be staying at Lighthouse Point, which is here at the park on property. So I wanted to give you a quick tour of the place. I'm going to be doing who knows how many clips and stuff, and I'll edit these together in multiple videos or one. But here we have like a little breakfast nook, a TV, the little kitchenette here with the microwave and stuff. I still need to go get breakfast food. Getting through the airport and then getting my rental car took a little bit longer than I anticipated. So I was planning on stopping on the way here to get something, get some stuff for breakfast, but I just didn't have time. So I was like, let me get in, check in, get my place, and then they give you a parking pass so I can come in and out as I please today. So I'm gonna unpack, maybe take a shower, rest up a little bit, and then head back out and grab some supplies and stuff. But anyway, so kitchenette, they have a little couch here which can be pulled out. It's like a futon. Then you go down the little hallway here and you have your bathroom, which is really, whoops. Oh, the fan has to be on for the light to be on. A really nice little bathroom. It'll do. It's a nice size. Good tub. I don't know if there's enough space for all my skincare, but I'll have to figure out. I'll probably put it on the table. I think I'm gonna diamond paint on this table if I do get a chance to diamond paint. Then we have the bedroom here. Cute little bed. Yeah. So that's the cabin. It's decent size. It's got the little sliding door and stuff. Good size. It's just me, so no issues. They say you can get up to 6 people in here. I don't know how. 1, 2, 3, 4 it seems like with the futon. But the best part is the spot that I got. I got a lakeside view and I was not expecting this. I was thinking like a partial view, but you have your big old deck out here with a grill if you decide to grill. There's Lake Erie, beautiful. There's the lake. So yeah, right here on the water, this will be nice to hang out, especially at night. The breeze feels beautiful. And then you come down here, you can see Millennium Force, the roller coaster, that big tall blue thing in the background. And then you have your little walkway down. I've got a trash can right next to us, which is nice. And there's the car I got, Genesis. It's an electric Genesis. I have some issues with it, but we'll talk about that maybe in a later vlog when I actually set up when I put my harness and all that stuff on and I walk around the park. We'll do a little chat about how getting here went, because it was not the easiest thing in the world. So yeah, there's Steel Vengeance. You can kind of see that wooden roller coaster. So I'm gonna unpack, I'm gonna get myself settled and just rest a little bit because it's been a long day. It is currently almost 5 p.m. and I've been up since 2 a.m. So I've been up since 2 a.m. It's 5 p.m. I'm finally here. So I'm gonna rest up a little bit. I don't have a park entry today. Today was supposed to just be get the lay of the land and relax and walk around. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rest up a little bit, just take a shower, relax, probably go for a walk around the property and bring you along with me. And then tonight I'm gonna hop back in the car and go into town to like Walmart or someplace that's open and get just some breakfast snacky stuff, and then come back and sleep because I have to be up at like 5 a.m. in the morning in like 12 hours to start Coaster Mania. So anyway, the breeze is picking up here, so I'm not sure how clear this clip will be. But let me get settled. I still have to go get my stuff out of the car. Let me get settled, possibly take a shower, and then I'm gonna gear up and we'll go on a little walk around the park and try to get a lay of the land from the outside. They gave me directions on where to go to check in for the event tomorrow, so I might walk that way and see how far the walk is and just kind of once again get a lay of the land, plan my morning plan of attack for tomorrow. But I'm really beat. There I am. Hi. I'm beat. I'm so tired. My eyes are like hurting. But I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy, and this view is just spectacular. So we're here. My dream vacation to Ohio. All right, well, we'll see you on the next clip. Bye. Well, hey everyone. Sorry about the glare there. Yeah, just hopping on for another clip, real quick clip. It is about 5:45 on the first day here, and I am late for, oh my gosh, these birds. There's these birds. I don't know what kind of birds they are, but they like to attack. So I've got to keep my eye out. Hold on. Okay, it'll be easier if I film this way. So yeah, it's like 5:30, 5:45, and I am late for the dinner. Started at 5:30 and it goes till 7. I'm by no means hungry. I've been stuffing my face all day because I have the meal plan. So I had a little breakfast this morning, and I'll talk more about the entire day once the day wraps up or tomorrow. But I got stuff for breakfast. I had a yogurt and some fruit and some cold brew this morning before the event. Went in the park, and then after the morning's activities, I went and got myself lunch. I had lunch, and then I got some food a couple hours ago, because I was able to with the meal plan, and I was feeling a little peckish. So I ate again, so I ate probably at around 11, the morning, 5:30 in the morning, then 11, then again around 3, and then I came back to the hotel, or to the cabin. I am so wiped. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you more. I will. But then my alarm went off, and it's because I was like, I'm going to take a little nap. I'm going to take a little 30-minute nap. My alarm went off. It's time to go eat dinner. I'm like, I don't want any more food. But I'm at least going to go show my face and pick out whatever they have to offer and just go to chat. Otherwise, I might have just skipped the dinner entirely and kept napping, because oh my gosh, I can't believe everything I've done already today. Feels like a whirlwind. I feel like I probably didn't need to be here for a total of 3 days, because I'm still here for tomorrow and Sunday. I feel like I didn't need to do all 3 days, because I had crammed so much into today. It's wild, but we'll talk more about it when I film my next official vlog clip. But I'm headed back in. We've still got, it was 5:30, 5:45. So I've got another 9 hours of this. We still have more exclusive ride times. We have the Q&A, all sorts of stuff. Today's just, I can't believe it. It's been wild today. But we'll talk more about it. There's Gemini going. There they are. There's the blue train and the red train. I only have done the red today. Oh no, I'm sorry, the blue train. I only did the blue train today, and we won the race, so that was cool. But anyway, oh my gosh, I'm hustling. I'm gonna go pick at some dinner. I'm more thirsty than anything else. Hold on. More thirsty than anything else, but I'm gonna go hang out, meet some more friends, and keep the party going. Okay, wish me luck. Bye. Hey there, everyone. Back with another clip. Just finished at Coaster Mania. Holy moly, it's 1 a.m. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I just left the park. There's Top Thrill. There's Magnum. Oh my god. I feel like some giant just took me and just whipped me up against a brick wall. Like, I feel just crushed. Physically and mentally crushed. I'm broken. But in all of the best ways. This has been incredible. This has been absolutely incredible. So I'm walking back to the hotel right now. My legs in particular are going through it. I don't even know what the morning's gonna look like, but I have early park entry, which means I should be in line ready to go for early park entry at like 8:30. So I have, 7.5 hours to sleep, get ready, try to get some kind of sustenance in my body. I need to drink water. I need to drink so much water. And be back over here for day 2. This is wild. This is wild. There's so much stuff I have to tell you. I had to get evacuated off of one of the rides. Not of my own doing or anything, but it broke down while we were on it. So we all had to get evacuated off of straight in front of us, Steel Vengeance. So we'll talk about all that. It's windy, and I don't have my regular mic, and my phone hates the wind. The phone mics hate the wind, so I'm gonna let you go. But I'm walking back to the hotel. I'm gonna try to get a few hours of sleep, shower, get a few hours of sleep, maybe eat something, drink a bunch of water, and try to get some sleep, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. If I can manage to wake up early enough to do a little morning clip before I have to get in line, I will. But I just have a feeling that I don't even know if I'm gonna wake up early enough for early entry. I might just take my time because I did so much today. I don't feel like I need to cram like I did today, but we'll see. I say that, but my excitement will get the best of me, and I'll be up early with everybody else, an hour early, trying to hit all the big rides in the morning. But it's just I have so much commentary. I have so much commentary about this entire situation, but we'll save it. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm headed back to, they just turned the light out. I hope you saw that. Oh no, it's blinking. It's like they just turned the light out at the lighthouse. It's a blinking lighthouse. That's very cute. How cute. Oh my gosh, I'm riding an adrenaline high. I mean, I just a few minutes ago got off a ride called Maverick, which may be my favorite one. My gosh. Incredible, incredible. I can't even. So I'm high off of that adrenaline, and also just I'm just wrecked. I'm completely wrecked. Oh my god. My thighs, from all the lap bars digging into my thighs, going on all these rides. I have to do a final count to see how many roller coasters I rode today. Each one plus how many I did multiple times. I have to be somewhere above 20 times today. Maybe 20-25 times riding on I think probably 15 or 16 different roller coasters. Oh my goodness. I'll process all that when I do my vlog, which most likely will, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but my plan for right now, get home, eat, sleep, shower, whatever. Not in that order necessarily. Get back in the park in the morning, ride some more roller coasters that I want to get some more turns on, and then ride two of the two water rides if they're open, and then head to the beach, and I might bring you for that. Play around in the lake, and then at 2:30 or 2 or 3 o'clock I have a group meetup, and then a show, and then we'll see where that puts me. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go get some rest. Bye. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Hi, it's Anthony, back with another clip on this fine Sandusky, Ohio morning. We are headed back into the park. I changed my plans as per usual. My alarm went off at 7 a.m. this morning, about 5.5 hours after I went to bed, and I was like, absolutely freaking not. We're not doing this. My legs, like the sides of my thighs and like my haunches, my like love handle area is just beat to heck from being on those roller coasters yesterday, and my shoulders from where the over the shoulder restraints go on certain rides were killing me. My back was a little sore. Luckily I stretched. I'm feeling pretty good, but yeah, my alarm went off and I was like, no. I get it. I'm here at Cedar Point. I want to take advantage, and I have early entry, which means I could have gotten into the park as early as 9. So I needed to, my plan was to be in line at 8:15 to be in the door by 9. And I set my alarm back for 8:30. I was like, that'll give me 15 minutes. I showered last night, all that stuff. I was like, that'll give me till 8:15, or it'll give me 15 minutes to, get dressed and kind of get in line in time. That alarm went off, and I was like, you know what? No. So I went back to bed for another 45 minutes and woke up at 9, which is when early entry starts. It's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I rode so many roller coasters yesterday, and I want to take a nice leisurely morning and just casually get ready, and I'll let that be that. So it's already almost 10. I really took my time this morning getting ready, and that's when normal entry for the park starts, is at 10. I was like, I'm just gonna take my time, so I made coffee. I took another shower just because I wanted to loosen up these muscles and loosen up the tension. And I sat out on the porch, and then ever so slowly got my skincare on and got dressed and ready. Had a little breakfast, some yogurt, and now I'm headed into the park. So I've already missed an hour of what I could have been doing, but I really don't care. I love it. This has been fantastic, but honestly, if I was to do this again, I might have just done the one day instead of 3 days, or 2 days maybe. Because I rode, what did I say last night? Oh, I did my count. I rode 16 roller coasters yesterday, and I rode some of them multiple times for a total of 25 rides on roller coasters yesterday. And so I've gotten quite a bit of my fill. Quite a bit of my fill. And so I'm just like, all right, we got to do it again. I've got another 12-hour day. The park closes at 10 tonight. So, and I purchased the Fast Lane Plus for today, which is where you get to cut the line on a lot of rides. So today, I'm gonna focus on the rides that were really hard to get on yesterday with super long lines, and take advantage of my line cutting thing, because that was $170 to purchase that ticket to cut the line, in addition to the normal park. So today's cost is like $220 to get into the park today with my line cutting. So I'm going to take advantage of all the line cutting I can do as much as I can. And I'm going to do the rides that had long lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and focus on the rides that I loved yesterday. And a lot of the rides that have a very gentle caress. There's one called Gatekeeper that was very comfortable. So I'm going to ride that. It was one of my favorites and it was comfy. So I'm going to ride that a lot. And I'm just going to focus on the rides that were comfortable. So I'm not completely thrashed by tomorrow. And then tomorrow on Sunday, I'll focus on the rides that were a little bit, well, not focus on them, but I'll ride the ones that beat me up a little bit. Give myself a day of rest. Like Magnum, I love that ride. And we'll talk about what my favorites were during the vlog, that official vlog that I film around the beach. But Magnum beat me up the worst out of all the rides. So I'm probably not gonna go on that today just because my thighs need a break. It really gets my big old fat thighs. So I'm gonna do the gentler ones that were not gentle as in like small, but like Gatekeeper was just very comfy. Valraven, which is like the vertical drop coaster, that one was comfortable. There's quite a few rides that were just smooth and nice on my bod. So I'm gonna focus on those. And then I have that meetup at 2, which I'll film as much of it as I can. And the show at 5. And then, yeah, 12-hour day here at the park again. And then tomorrow I've got a 7-hour day, 8-hour day. And then it's back to the airport. We'll talk a little bit about other changes, including the museum and stuff, but we'll get there. But yeah, I'm gonna go get in line here, get in this park, and start riding some coasters. All right, we'll see you on the next clip. Bye. Okie dokie. So we just made it into the park. That's the Magnum XL entrance here. I figure as I'm walking to my first roller coaster, I'm gonna go do Valraven because the wait is less than 15 minutes for both regular entry and fast pass, so I should be able to get right on. But I figured as I'm walking, I'll film. So up here is Top Thrill 2. This is the roller coaster that's closed down right now. It's 406 feet tall. It's a bummer that we don't get to ride it this time around, but next year, if I decide to come back, it should be hopefully figured out. And I think I do plan on coming back next year. It just depends. But I do plan on coming back. The event yesterday was a blast. We'll talk a little bit more about it when I vlog either later today or tomorrow. But yeah, here's the 420 feet. So yeah, it's like one of the tallest roller coasters in the world. But it's not open. They're doing repairs on it. From what I understand, they're repairing the wheel assembly. Just to make it a little bit more reliable, I guess. Here's the exit for it. But yeah, the one thing I will say is my feet do hurt a little bit, especially like the front of my feet, balls of my feet. But these Hoka shoes have been a real lifesaver. My feet should be hurting way more than they actually do today. I feel like it's not really my feet that are keeping me from speed walking as fast as I did yesterday. It's mainly my thighs. Every step it's like thigh pain. But I will say that because I'm from Colorado and it's higher altitude, so I think I'm used to huffing and puffing. And the fact that I walk Apollo so much. I'm not going on Corkscrew today. That one was another one that beat me up. that because I walk Apollo so much and I do like 4, 5, 6, 7 miles per day of speed walking with my dog, that I can pretty much out speed walk the majority of people, other than like the kids and the teens that just have a ton of energy. I've been able to cruise past everyone and like get to rides faster. Yesterday I was just like zooming past everybody and I was breathing, heavily or, labored, but not nearly like I was able to just outwalk a lot of the coaster enthusiasts that were out here. I was like zipping around them like, see ya, okay, gotta get to this ride, bye. We'll see, we'll be able to see Corkscrew coming around its corkscrews here. You can see them right in front of us. They go over the path. So we'll be able to see that here in a second. This is Iron Dragon, which is a suspended roller coaster. Here it is. Whee! That one was actually a lot of fun. People called it a kid's roller coaster, but it did its thing. There's Corkscrew coming around. We'll get to see it up close here in a second. Here it comes. 1, 2. Oh, cool. So yeah, anyway. So we're gonna try to get on Valraven, which is this big boy right here that we're looking at with that really steep vertical drop. There it goes. Let's go ahead and get on that. So, all right, I'm gonna hop on Valraven and then I'm gonna go to Millennium Force. And then the rest of the day, I'm just gonna go based off of wait times and what my body can handle. Okay. Okie dokie. Just got off Valraven, which is this roller coaster here. We're gonna film it real quick just so you can see. But yeah, that was awesome. It's probably one of my more favorites because it's just so smooth, but also just has really big transitions and big elements, just giant swooping loops and stuff. So it's very smooth, but also a lot of fun. But I've gotten to ride on the front and the back so far. Look at them. It's so awesome. Okay, let's go. Yeah, fantastic. Fastlane Plus was helpful. It said it was a 15-minute wait, and I got on in like 2 minutes, like just long enough to get up there. So cool. But yeah, so we're gonna go on Millennium Force now, which is the tallest ride in the park that's operating. At like 300 feet, I think, 300 something feet. So let's boogie on over there, get in that line.
Oh, was it that?
But yeah, one roller coaster down. I also like Valraven because it's very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm being hurt. Now, Millennium Force is comfortable, but it's a little irky jerky, but I'm willing to deal with it because I want to get on this ride. It usually has one of the longest lines in the park, so let's hit that one. You can see it off there in the distance, that tall blue one. Fantastic. Okay, let's head that way. Bye. Okay, just got off of Millennium Force. Fantastic. Now riding some of these the second or third times makes me reassess my favorites. That was a blast. But when I do the vlog, I'll try to recap my favorite rides, and if I can, cut in photos of each one so you can kind of see them. But yeah, there's part of Millennium Force right there. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get a good view of it up here. Let's see. So this is like the first big hill, or after the first drop. What a fun ride. Let's see, come around. But yeah, that wasn't on my top view yesterday at the end of the night, but after riding it today, like, oh my word, that was great. But anyway, we're gonna make our way over to Vengeance, Steel Vengeance and Maverick, which are like probably the two most popular rides at the park right now. They have 45-minute waits if you're not in line, or if you don't have a fast pass. Otherwise, they are 15-minute waits. So I'm gonna try to knock out both of those and then get some food, and then we'll be back at it. The donkey's yelling. Oh, baby. Cutie. And then, yeah, we'll eat, go on a few more rides. I might try some of the flat rides, because now at this point I've been on every roller coaster here except for one of the kiddie coasters. I got to do one last night, which we'll talk about, but yeah, I've been on every roller coaster, most of them multiple times now. Maverick, this will be my 4th ride on it, I think. Yeah, 4th ride on it today. Steel Vengeance, I think that might be my 3rd ride. And then maybe I'll eat, go on some of the non-roller coaster rides to experience those. Try to go on maybe a water ride, get splashed, and then go change, and then head to that meetup. So yeah, that's the plan, I think. All right, well, this is Maverick right here. You just saw it go by. So let's get on that. There it goes up the hill. Yeah, so I'm gonna get in line for that next. That one is not the most comfy, but I haven't ridden it in the day. I only got to do it at night, so I want to see it in the day. So yeah, all right. All right, just got off of Steel Vengeance. That was my 3rd ride on it. And yesterday, well, we'll get to it in the vlog. We'll get to it in the vlog, but yesterday was an interesting ride on that ride, and something interesting happened again. But fantastic. I'm gonna head over to the Farmhouse, which is a restaurant right around the corner here. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a little something to eat, and then I'm gonna keep riding rides. But Steel Vengeance is fantastic. They're all great roller coasters here. There hasn't been a single one other than the kiddie ride, which I wouldn't normally be allowed on, but because it was the special event, they let me on, or they let us on. But yeah, that's the only one that I'm like, meh. But oh, here it is. Frontier's on the other side of this. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some food. But yeah, every single one has been a knockout. So it's hard to pick favorites, but yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Bye. Alrighty, everyone. Well, I am headed back into the park. There was that little meetup with one of the content creators I watched for Cedar Point stuff. I went down there. I thought it started at 2. It started at 1. It goes from 1 until whenever they decide they're done. But I went down there and said hi, shook his hand. And there was probably about 10 people down there that watch his videos or just like personal friends of his. So it was cool to say hi, but I'm here for a purpose, I was like, a lot of those, they all seemed like they were kind of friends with him or have been long-time subscribers, which is awesome. But I've only been watching him for a couple months, and I just kind of wanted to say hi. But they were planning on hanging out at the beach outside the park and drinking, and then they're going to go inside the park in a couple hours and go to a show. But they're all like season pass holders. They come here constantly. I think he's here like several days out of the week if he can, just filming and stuff. And this is like my one-time trip. So it's like, as much as I'd like to stand out here and chit chat for a few hours, I'm gonna go back inside and get some rides. I mean, I spent a decent amount of money for these for the pass and everything. So like, as much as I'd love to chill, I'm gonna head back into the park and ride some more rides. I'm here, might as well. So they seem cool. Maybe another time when I've got all this out of me, maybe on another trip I'll come back up and hang. But yeah, I was just like, maybe I'll follow him a little bit longer, get to know him, chit chat and stuff. And then maybe next year I'll make a free day to do that kind of stuff. But I'm ready to get back in there. I definitely need water. And I might get some food again. Might as well. I have the pass, so I get some food, get some water, and keep rocking and rolling. I'm gonna try to meet them for the show at 4:30 back at the back inside the park. But yeah, they were just hanging out at the beach, eating chips, drinking, and I was just like, not for me quite yet. Not for me. I thought I was gonna ride some water rides and go back to the hotel and change, but I'm having a good time riding these rides and taking advantage of my fast pass, so I'm gonna keep doing that. But I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. All right, everyone, another clip. It's overcast day, but it's making for nice weather. It's kind of cooled off a little bit. Got some parasailers out there and stuff. They actually just opened Wind Seeker, and so I was headed back to the hotel, and it was open, so I hopped on it, and that was the scariest ride I've ever been on in my life. That was worse than any roller coaster. It's, I think he said 310 feet in the air, and they spin you around and your chair swings out a little bit, so you're looking out over everything. The views were awesome for sure, but I'm scared of heights. And it's just a little lap bar they put on you. Like, it's not like a roller coaster where you're all nestled in, you're just kind of there, and it just seemed very precarious, and it was really windy up there, and so I was like, oh my gosh, this thing's gonna just give out with the weight of all of us. And it's been closed. It was closed all day yesterday, and it was closed most of the day today, and I've heard tell that it's almost always closed, or very often closed. So it just happened to be open as I was walking by. I was like, let me get on this. I saw them running tests on it earlier today. And yeah, that was, oh my word, that was terrifying. The guy next to me was like trying to chat it up. He's like, oh, we're just from a couple hours down south in Columbus. And, me and the wife come up here once in a while, but it's been a couple years. Say, where are you from? And I was just like white knuckling it the whole time. I'm like, I'm from Colorado. It's like, sir, I'm like full crisis mode. I'm not here to chit chat. I'm here just to say that I did it, because not a lot of people. It seems like it's fairly often closed. I wanted to show you, but they said they're doing a shift change or a change of sides. Oh, he's checking that. All seats are not secure, I just heard them say. Seems like it takes a little while for it to get going. Maybe I'll start walking. We'll be able to see it from a distance, but you can see it. I mean, this is a big ride, or I guess maybe we can get closer instead of further away. Let's see. I just feel like I'm standing in one spot too long. But yeah, I just walked right on with my little pass. It's definitely paid for itself, I think, in time saved.
In an upright position and do not extend your legs at any time during the ride. Keep your hands and arms extended right at all times and grab onto until it comes to a complete stop. Enjoy your ride on Cedar. If you have a cell phone out at this time, please put it away.
Someone had their cell phone out. Somebody got kicked out of the park, I guess, a couple days ago for having their cell phone out on a ride. It's not allowed on any ride in the park. Don't do it. That's it. It's a quick ride. They're coming back. Okay. Hold on. So yeah, here's where we had our special event yesterday. This is their pavilions area. This is where they do the special events. It was some sort of company picnic for some company today. But yesterday it was Coaster Mania. But anyway, there's a lot of people out here on the boardwalk today. But I'm headed back to the hotel room because I'm, as I mentioned in the previous clips, I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna head back to the hotel room, probably lay down for about an hour, maybe a little longer, and then come back into the park. It's almost 5 p.m. and it closes at 10. So that'll give me, if I get back in the park like 6:37, that'll give me 3 more hours. I'm just going to use my fast lane pass to go on some of the bigger roller coasters, which is what I've been doing most of the day today. And then, at some point, grab some food for dinner. I may just wait till the very end of the night, grab some dinner, and bring it back to the hotel room. Haven't decided yet. And then, I'm thinking if I have the energy for it, I might do a nighttime vlog out on the beach. If not, I'll do something tomorrow. And tomorrow's the last day, so I'm probably gonna bring my camera and stuff and walk around the park and do a full legitimate tour of the entire park. And then go pack up all my camera stuff and then go back into the park and ride some more rides before I leave. Next piece will probably be a full vlog of that I'd like to do. So you can see there's a big shipping container ship out there on the lake today. Lots of speed boats and little boats and stuff. It's a very beachy day today. Yesterday it was not nearly this busy. But I think Saturday's probably the biggest day. But yeah, and I may, you know what I might do? I think I'm gonna do it. I have been I kept saying that today was gonna be, or this trip was going to be when I broke my no drinking policy, and I've yet to do it, because I'm like, you made it this far, Anthony. What's the big deal? Just because you're out on vacation. But I really, every time I walk by this bar, they have these frozen cocktails, and I want one so bad. I'm like, no, Anthony, don't do that. You've been doing so good for almost a year. But I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to get myself a little treat. It's time. I've walked by this bar so many times wanting a frozen something, and I never get it. But I think I'm going to get it. They have live music here, too. So, all right, we'll see you on the next clip. Okay, just kidding. That was a lie. Their frozen drink keep maker, frozen drink dispenser thingies are broken. So they didn't have anything frozen. So I'll wait until either tomorrow or when I go back into the park tonight. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I set that timeline of like, okay, you're gonna go on vacation and then you can break your sobriety on vacation. And I got here and I haven't been interested. I thought I was gonna get here and be like, all right, party, and I just haven't. Like, I can have a party without it. And another piece of that was like, God forbid I like drink a drink and I haven't had one in such a long time, and then I get nauseous and I'm trying to ride all these rides. So I'm like, just keep it cool, keep it cool while you're doing roller coasters. But I'm pretty much coastered out. I'm going to go on a few more tonight just to make use of this expensive fast pass or fast lane thing that I purchased. But I tell you what, I'm all about roller coastered out. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do maybe a couple more in the morning, the ones that are, once again, that have notoriously long lines, and then I'm going to walk with you all around. So what else? So yeah, depending on timing, I may or may not still go to the Cleveland Museum of Art, just because this trip has taken a lot out of me, and I just don't know if I want to tack on trying to film Summer with the Masters video that I do want to put some effort into. I just don't know if I have the energy to pull that off. Maybe I'll go and then just do a voiceover of the different pieces of artwork I'm seeing, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to play it by ear. We'll see how I feel tomorrow around noon to 2 p.m. if I'm feeling up for it. Actually, I think the museum closes at 3, so I'd have to be out of here pretty early in the day. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to do all that, and I'd have to be up and out of here early enough to make it to the museum. So we'll see. I like the idea of it. I could technically do it, but I could also just spend my time touring the park with you guys now that I have a lay of the land, taking advantage of the meal plan and drink ticket that I have, and just walk around and eat and drink and relax and chit chat. That sounds a lot nicer. That sounds a lot nicer than trying to leave the park early, race over to the Museum of Art, try to come up with a strategy for filming, and then my flight doesn't leave until 9 tomorrow night, so then I'd be in Cleveland for the day, without any real plans. So I think there's a pretty good chance I'm just going to stay here tomorrow and sleep in, check out at the very last minute, come over here and do some filming and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I think all I know is I'm just tired. But anyway, okay, well, I'm going to go back to the hotel now and rest my eyes. Maybe take a little refresh shower and try to be back in the park by like 7. So I can ride some more rides, get some dinner, And that'll be that. Okay, bye. Okay, everyone. We are back in action. What's happening? We're back in action. I just woke up from my nappy poo, and I almost convinced myself just to say, stay in bed. It's fine. Just go back to bed, get some rest. We'll hit it again tomorrow. And then, of course, I was like, but you spent so much money on this and that and this and, this and that. You gotta take advantage. I'm like, ugh. I had this internal struggle in bed for like 10 minutes. And I was like looking at the wait times for the rides, and they're kind of calming down a little bit. It's 7:10. So I have just under 3 hours to make the most of this day. And so I was like, okay, come on. So I got up, splashed some water on my face, and we're headed back into the park. So I'm gonna get in there. My plan of attack for the last few hours of today is, and also it is overcast right now, and I think it may have rained a little bit, but it's humid and it feels fantastic. It's nice and cool, maybe like low 70s, so it's like really nice weather. So I want to take advantage of the evening because it's not direct sun. It's nice and refreshing. So my plan of attack is to go on Steel Vengeance when we get in, which is that roller coaster that you see directly in front of us, that big wooden monstrosity. So I'm gonna get on that. It looks like it's a 15-minute wait with my fast pass. And then I'm gonna get some food, get dinner, and then I'm gonna go ride Millennium Force, which looks like it has less than a 15-minute wait with my pass. And I'm just gonna ride that over and over again. I think at the end of the day, that's my favorite ride here. Which we'll get to. I'll get to a full countdown, but I think that's my favorite ride here. So I'm just gonna go on that over and over again as much as I can until we get to about 9:30, half an hour before park closes, and then I'm gonna get on Maverick because that one seems to have the most consistently long lines all day. I think it might be the most popular ride in the park. That and Steel Vengeance, I think. But I think Steel Vengeance, it cranks through people more. I don't know. But just from the wait times that I've seen, Maverick seems to be one of the longest waits. So I'm gonna just get on that, and then the park will probably close, and that'll be my last ride of the night. And then we'll come home, or come back to the cabin, sleep it off, and then we're back here again at 9 in the morning. What am I doing? But it's been so much fun. I'm having the best time. I don't know. I think we'll have to talk about it in the vlog that I might film tonight. Walk around the beach because the beach closes at midnight. So I might have time to run back over here and then just go walking around, nighttime walk with you guys, and just talk about the trip thus far. But I'm probably the worst person to go on a vacation like this with. If you want to hang out with me during the vacation, because I am like, maybe my mood would change if, I don't know. But I am very much like the push, go. Like push hard, get through it, do as much as you possibly can in the time that you've allotted, and then crash. I think that's how things have been going for me so far. It depends on the location. Like if we're going to a beach and just, there's nothing to do, the point of going on the vacation is to just lay back and just let things happen around you while you relax, then of course. But on this trip, I have been like, it's so hard not to feel like you're not doing enough or like making the most out of what you've the money you've spent and all that stuff. But I think that's kind of the nature of going to like a theme park for vacation. Like, you don't come here to be like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna ride anything. I'm just gonna look around and be real cash. Like, that has not been my mode at all. I've been like, and this and this and this and this again, and we have time for this, and like just speed walking to everything and just power, like energy. And I've definitely like already hit my limit, but now I just feel like I can't stop. Won't stop. So anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna head back into the park here. There's Steel Vengeance. I'm gonna head back into the park here. I'm gonna try to make the most out of the last few hours that I have. And then we'll regroup towards the end. Because tomorrow the plan is for tomorrow to be more chill. Just walk around. I'm gonna bring my my camera mount and all that stuff and walk around the park and point stuff out. So, but it'll be another full day for sure. So let's get to it. All right, bye. Okay, everyone. Well, I just left the park for the evening. It's kind of crazy. They just leave the gates open at 10. You can just come in and out freely, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. None of the rides or anything are open, so it's essentially just a giant park path at that point. But it would be, I guess, kind of cool to come in and walk around a little bit as they're closing up. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, it started raining. Not a ton, but a fair amount. Maybe I'll go walk out onto the beach with you guys. It started raining a fair amount, and I was on one of the roller coasters when it started raining, so it it spit us out of the little, the station where it was covered out into the open. We were just getting pelted. We were on Millennium Force, which is like one of the fastest rides here, and oh my gosh, we were all just getting hammered with with rain. It's like ow, 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 ow. I had to like kind of shield my eyes, but it was kind of fun. And then it stopped raining by the time we got off, and then I headed over to it's nice. The sand's kind of nice. I just don't want sand all in my shoes. Whatever. Guess I can just dump it out before I go inside. So then, yeah, it stopped raining. Booked it all the way over to Gatekeeper, which is that blue thing with the lights on it off in the distance there past the Ferris wheel. So I booked it over there because I was like, I'll just ride this ride. I'll just ride that ride until it closes, because I knew I wasn't going to get another ride on Millennium Force. They ended up pausing the ride, pausing operation till it stopped raining, because I guess it must have picked up then, or they do testing after it rains. So it's like, I'm just going to go on Gatekeeper. It says it's a 0-minute wait. So I ran all the way over there, got all the way to the front of the line, and it started really coming down again. So they closed the ride. Closed up the ride, and they were like, we're experiencing a temporary delay. You can stay here, or if you decide to get out of line, you're losing your place in line. And by that point, the park was closed. So everyone that was in line, that was it. So I was like, well, I might as well just hang out here until the rain lets up, so I can go on this one more time. Otherwise, I'm done for the day. And we hung out for maybe about 10 minutes. The rain stopped, and we got to go on it. There was us and then one group after us, and that was that. So kind of the last of the night. And I hadn't ridden that one at night, so that was a lot of fun. It was really cool. So anyway, well, I'm doing it. I'm gonna go get myself a drink inside of the hotel here. I'm gonna go sit down and just kind of regroup on this trip's festivities. I know I still have a day left, but kind of a partial day. Just want to relax and treat myself to a beverage, some kind of frozen concoction, and then I'm gonna make my way back to the hotel and take a shower, and I think that's it. I was gonna vlog at night tonight, but I want you to see the beach, so we'll see. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like. I'm kind of coastered out. Might be a couple that I want to ride tomorrow in the morning, but I think I got what I needed to get done. I need to just stop, because I'm pushing myself to I'm sore as it is, so I just don't want to keep pushing myself, and I want to have a relaxed day. So I think tomorrow's just going to be a chill ride, some rides in the morning, and then just kind of put around with you all the rest of the day. So hopefully I'll get plenty of filming done. All right, well, I'm gonna pop in here into the hotel and get myself a beverage. Oh my God, we're getting attacked by these bugs. Everyone's freaking out.
Don't scream! Oh God!
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh my God, that came out of nowhere.
Oh my God, this is hilarious! It's in your hair!
Oh,
Film your hair! Film your hair! You got it!
Okay. It's like the birds. Look, everyone's freaking out. Oh my god, I just wanted a drink. Oh my god, that cleared out the beach. Oh, look at them. Oh, gross. They're everywhere. Okay, they said get out of here unless you want a protein shake. Everything's covered in bugs. So let's go inside. Oh, that was, look at the ground. They're everywhere. They're all, like, most of them are dead, too. I wonder what happened. Huh, that's weird. They all just, like, we literally got swarmed. That was crazy. What the heck? All right, bye. Alrighty, everyone. Back with another clip, and hopefully the audio sounds a little bit better than previous clips because I have my microphone hooked up to me right now. I just finished my morning run through the park, and I was able to do, I think, about 6 or 7 roller coasters. And I stopped and got some food. I got a cheese on a stick, which was pretty heavy. So, you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Cheese on a stick, which was pretty heavy. And, so I only ate a portion of it and like a few chips. They give you a bag of chips. Really, I just wanted the drink that came with it. You know what I'm thinking, though? I might go back since we're close enough. I have my glasses in my pocket, and they're the only pair that I brought with me. And even though my prescription isn't very high at all, like I can see okay, just fine without them, I just can't read like computer screens for long periods of time. But I can, you know, I'm not completely blind without them. But I put them in my pocket to ride rides, and I'm just worried that they're gonna get crunched or smushed or snapped. So I'm just gonna pop them back in the car since we're close enough, and that'll free up room for my other stuff. But anyway, so I rode some rides, came back and checked out from the hotel. It's about noon, and I was gonna get my, you know, my camera mount and all my stuff, and my GoPro, or, you know, my camera and everything. I was like, you know what? This is a lot to haul around, and what if I do want to go on a ride? Then I have to go find a locker to put all this stuff in, and I realized that I can just clip my wireless microphone. Has a little receiver, and I can just use my phone but have the good mic, so hopefully it sounds better. And it's all very small stuff, so that'll all fit in my pockets if I want to go on a ride rather than having to go buy a locker and haul everything around. There we go. We'll pop those in there. We got swarmed yesterday by some bugs. I guess they're called mayflies. I've never seen one before. They're gross, and we got attacked by them. I'll show you. Look at how many there are here on the ground. They're just like everywhere. Yeah, so I'll have to, I don't know how I'm going to stitch all this together. I was thinking I was going to do editing at night at the hotel. No. None of this is going to be worked on until I get home. So but I don't know what the format's gonna be. I'm thinking either I'll do a completely separate vlog that's just a straight run through, like with everything, or I'll just do like a clips video and then a vlog. I think where I'm gonna land is I'm gonna just put all of these clips and everything together with photos and stuff. That'll be its own separate video, and then when I get home I'll film a walk and chat talking about the trip, because originally I was like, oh, I'll walk around the beach and I'll do a vlog. Uh-oh, Magnum's stuck on the lift hill. Uh-oh, do you guys see the train just sitting there? That's not good. And there are people on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, so I'll do a full vlog with just kind of my thoughts on this whole excursion when I get home and kind of collect myself. So this will just be like, hey, it's another day, I'm doing this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And then cutting to some more pictures or video clips and stuff. So this will just be kind of like a little trip, come with me on my trip type of thing. And then I'll do a full like chat about everything as a separate video, because, you know, oh, I see someone running up the hill. Sometimes it's happened a few days ago before I got here, and it happened I think yesterday. People take their phones out and they have to stop the ride and go get the phone, and then when the ride comes back they kick somebody out of the park. And it happened on this exact ride a few days ago. The worker ran up and said, give me your phone. You can't have your phone out. And then they booted them, because I believe they have cameras all the way up. So don't think you can take your phones out, and everyone on rides, because they'll catch you. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it and see. Put it on the Facebook group and be like, hey, I'm not sure what happened, but somebody got in trouble. Yeah, people think they can, people think that they can break the rules, and it's like, there's a reason why you can't have your phone out on a giant roller coaster, because if it falls out of your hands and busts open the face of the person behind you, who's paying for that? You? I don't think so. So yeah, it's just a huge liability. Apparently it happens more frequently than not, because it just happened a couple days ago. I'm not sure that's what's going on, but I couldn't see any other reason unless it actually broke down. All right, so once you come into we're at the Magnum entrance. I mentioned it before. Once you come in, you have two ways you can go: left or right. So essentially north, south. So we're gonna go north. And the park is essentially one big loop all the way around. I don't know how many miles it is all the way around. I want to say like maybe 3-ish? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I have walked cumulatively between Thursday and today so far right around 50 miles walking, just around and around. But that wasn't the main entrance. We'll take a peek at the main entrance later on. But but yeah, there's some live performances that go on at various stages all around the parks. Just either like local live music bands or actual like rehearsed performances, like stage shows. But yeah. And you have 17 roller coasters here at the park. I got a chance to do 15 of them. There was one kids coaster that I didn't get to go on, and then Top Thrill 2 is closed. So, but yeah, there's some little flat rides. This is like a little surfboard looking thing, which some people call a roller coaster, some people don't. Looks like it's closed. Yeah, it looks like it's closed for maintenance. But yeah, little cute rides just kind of scattered throughout the walkways. Little things you can do. This roller coaster in front of us, this wooden one, is called Gemini, and it's a racing roller coaster. So there's a blue train and a red train. I got to do both sides yesterday and the day before. It's really fun. It's fun to race. I've never raced another roller coaster before. It's kind of cool. But they're like, do not high five the people in the other train, because you could reach out and grab them if you wanted to, but that's dangerous. Then up over here we have another entrance to Camp Snoopy. And then I'll show you right there, straight in front of us, that's the roller coaster that I went on Friday night. It was, I mean, most people did it just to say that they've been on every roller coaster in the park, and typically adults aren't allowed on it of a certain height. So it was just a rare opportunity to go on it. Let's see, so yeah, that's Camp Snoopy, that's like the kids area. Then we have the Happy Fryer, which is where I just got a cheese on a stick. There's like little stands and stuff for beverages, which I might stop and get one here in a minute. And then this is Gemini, which is, like I said, this racing roller coaster here. It's fairly popular. There's a decent amount of people that go on it. It's fun, it's cute. It's got some decent drops. I love the theming of it. It's very 80s. Very 80s. And then we've got this, I think it's called the Slingshot. It's one of those rides where they launch you up into the air in that little ball. Oh, we might be able to watch them. Here we go, here we go.
Once you're giving me all clear, you'll be launching the air over 360 feet. For your safety, keep your head back and shoulders against that feedback.
The Slingshot, it's an extra charge. It's $20 to go on it.
Final stop, and please enjoy your ride on Slingshot.
Here we go. I'm scared for them.
Ready. All clear.
Here we go. Oh my god. Absolutely never would I do that. Absolutely never. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway. All right, so we're gonna cross the railroad tracks. There's a railroad that goes through the entire park. If I have time today, I will get on it and do a loop. But yeah, we'll see. But we're walking into, it's kind of the extension of Frontierland. So Frontierland is kind of old-timey, you know, out west. And so there's the Cedar Creek Mine Train. It's kind of it's not a children's ride, it's kind of a family ride, but it's a little mine train that has some cute little drops, but it's more about the theming. It's got that kind of mine train theming, it's in the water. It was fun, it was fun. Not my favorite in the world, but it was fun. You have some more things to do over here. General store, the trading post. And if you go this way, you're gonna have the town hall building, which is supposed to be a museum, but they ended up not opening it after the pandemic. They just canceled the plans. You can kind of see it there off in the distance. It's supposed to be a Cedar Point museum. And if we go this way, we're gonna get to the entrance for Maverick and Steel Vengeance. So I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna snap some photos of those roller coasters. All right, so there's Maverick. It's a multi-launch coaster, meaning the actual lift hill of the roller coaster is not a chain. They use a magnetic launch to get it going. People compare it to Velocicoaster, at Universal, but of course people here say that Maverick is better. But we're gonna walk through the little town and we're gonna head over to Steel Vengeance. It sounds like the line for it is pretty short. It's one of the most popular roller coasters here, and it's one of the most highly rated and best roller coasters in the world, which most people agree. Just a fantastic roller coaster. You can see that there's like a metal track on top of the wood. It used to be called Mean Street, and then they reworked it and made it a steel-topped roller coaster. So now it has like twists and loops and all that good stuff. But yeah, what is this? It says 15 minutes. That's interesting. Well, we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, hold on. Okay, just got done with Steel Vengeance. It's so tough for favorite rides. I keep saying that over and over, but it's very true. Yeah, that ride just gets you, you know, it just gets you. And it's one of those rides that's just an absolute party the entire time. You're just like screaming, and it's an awesome ride. But I don't know if it's my favorite. We'll see. But here we are at Maverick. I thought that Steel Vengeance was going to be my last ride of the trip, but I forgot that I have one more single-use fast pass to take advantage of, and I'll talk about why in a vlog or something. I just got to figure out where I can redeem it to go on Maverick, because it's an hour-long wait. It's an hour-long wait otherwise, so I'm going to try to get it. Let's see what it says. Purchase single-use fast lane through the mobile app, subject to availability. Keep your phone. Scan the code. Okay, I think I just need to scan it and I can have access to the ride. So I may do that if it's open. Oh, it says the ride is temporarily delayed for maintenance. Never mind. I'm not going to use it. Maybe I'll use it to go on Steel Vengeance again, because that wait has gone up to an hour. Anthony, what shall you do? Or I could go on Millennium Force with it. Let me take a look at the wait times for some rides, and I'll make my decision. Because if I go on Steel Vengeance again, maybe I'll walk around, and if Maverick reopens, I'll come and use it. How about I do that? Yeah, because I'm sure it won't be down for long. But yeah, there's so many good rides. I love the theming of Maverick too, like this giant barn, mine thing that they built here is just really cool. This is Big Cedar Farm. I think it's called the Farmhouse Restaurant. I've eaten here twice. It was good. Let's see. I wanted to show you. Oh, let's go. We're gonna walk over here. So they do live music on that stage. There's some seating for Farmhouse. I'm gonna show you just kind of part of the track for Maverick. Yeah, I might buy my single-use fast pass for Maverick and just hope that the line that it reopens soon, and then I'll call it a day. It's 2:15. I want to get out of here by like 5, even though my flight doesn't leave till like 8:40. I want to stop at Ulta on the way back. I'd like to stop at Ulta because I ordered a sample set of this from this fragrance brand called Sniff. And I brought them with me on the trip thinking I'd use them on the trip. Well, on my first day I grabbed one of them and they're much more floral and feminine than I was anticipating. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but they just smell like Bath and Body Works scents. Like there's nothing special necessarily about them. Certainly not enough to pay how much I paid for them. So I'm gonna go return those to Ulta on my way to the airport. So I need to make time for that. So I'd like to get out of here at like 5 because Ulta closes at 6. That'll give me an hour or so to get back to the airport, drop off my rental car, and then get on the plane to come home. So I've only got a few more hours. I'm gonna hang out around here, see if Maverick opens up again. And if it does, then I will get on it and ride that with my Fast Pass. Fast Lane, I forget what they call it. I think it's probably Fast Lane here. But yeah, this is a really cool part of Maverick when it comes down right through the water here. But yeah, over here we have the Frontier Trail. So you have like glass blowing and the petting zoo, all sorts of stuff. See the glass blowing at the glass blowing theater. Let's look.
Now that we have that flat bottom there, we can get that funny started. Well, I've learned this color to now have a hint of blue in it and stuff.
That's really cool. That's really cool. They do glass blowing and there's just so many little like shows like that and demonstrations and stuff like that that they have here that you just and I don't have anything to compare it to because I've only ever been to my local theme park in Denver, which is comparably awful. Comparably terrible. This is so far beyond anything I've ever experienced before, other than going to Disney when I was a kid, the one time. But for like, yeah, as an adult, I've never been to anything even remotely as themed and in-depth and stuff as this. But like I said, just going from what I've seen from other parks, like watching videos and stuff, I think there's some definite differences here than like a Disney or a Universal, of course. But it is incredibly charming. There's lots of little shows and demonstrations, and there's the petting zoo, the barnyard, which is really cool. I think there's more animals elsewhere. But yeah. There's a giant swing thing over here. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a soda. I'm feeling a little peckish, a little thirsty. Yeah, let me stop and get a drink. Hold on. All right. So I'm at a different camera view because I'm one-handed right now. But this is the Frontier Fling, which is like a big sky swing. We do have one of these in Denver, but it's rare that it's functioning, and it's rare that people will pay the extra fee. I think it's like $20-30, same as that slingshot, but there's a little standing platform here so you can watch people swing. But we're gonna watch them. while I enjoy my high C fruit punch.
Flyers, your flight line is clear. 3, 2, 1, fly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like fun. I've done it. I think I did it once in Denver when I was a little kid, but I don't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did because I remember screaming at my cousin who didn't want to pull the ripcord because they let you pull it yourself, or they'll do it if you wait too long. And I think they pulled it for us because we got too scared. But yeah, don't like that. Not a fan. Wouldn't do that again. It's just the dangling up there precariously. Once you drop, you don't, you did go down. The first drop is the farthest, of course. But I just don't like the going up, the dangling. So some other people in line were saying that Maverick's been down for a minute, like a decent amount of time. So I'm actually gonna walk the park with you, keep walking the park and showing you stuff. There's Fort Sandusky, leather goods. There's an outhouse up here that if you pull on the door, there's a guy that'll say funny stuff. So let's go pull on it. It's like a little voice-activated porter outhouse. Blacksmith. I wonder if you can watch them. Oh, it's trail rides. I thought we were going to see some legitimate blacksmithing. I was like, whoa. The Trail Tavern.
Fire in the hole. Now come back later on when I'm done.
Fire in the hole, he says. Come back later when I'm done. It's funny. Alright, well, we're gonna go through this tunnel here, and that's gonna spit us out. Oh, how cute! They do have a little trail. That's very sweet. See? It's that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what? This might be a good time to ride the train. And then I can ride it back up to where Maverick is. Yeah, let me see what the line is for the train. So now we're coming back up on where Millennium Force is. And then the train station is right over there. So let me see what the line is for the train, and then I can take it back up around to where Maverick's at. Basically just doing a big old loop. Or I guess the train is, Millennium Force is where the train is at. My apologies. My right butt cheek is just underneath that, basically like behind leg, thigh, I guess, is, I don't know if I cramped it or it's just super sore from being in those roller coasters so much, but I'm a mess. I'm a mess. The back of my leg feels like I pulled something. But we're still making our way. We're still pushing through. Oh, there's a Panda Express over here. So that's Millennium Force. You just saw it go around. There's the entry, the station for it right there. another fantastic ride. But I didn't know, I forgot there was a Panda Express over here. That actually sounds really good. I've got to wait till like 3. Actually, I ate at around 11. Yeah, I could eat now, but I'm not hungry. But I do have the meal plan, so I feel obligated to keep stuffing my face because I paid for it. But let's keep walking. We'll keep walking. I wonder if there's another train station or if that's the only one. We're gonna keep walking. There's just so many people around here. I'd like to keep walking to the front of the park. And if maybe we'll come back and ride the train. But let me keep walking. Because if we get on right now, we're gonna miss a whole bunch of stuff to show you, so. And sorry that the camera's probably quite bouncy. I'm just holding my phone in my hand. This orange ride is called Rougarou. It's a floorless roller coaster, so your feet dangle. But it must be running today because people are walking over there, but it wasn't running this morning. Let's see if there's people in the station. Yeah, it looks like there's people in the station. Yeah, it's running today. That one that usually has a pretty short line. There's the train. Looks like there isn't a line for the train, but let's keep walking. Some frozen alcoholic bevies. In front of us is Valraven. That's the vertical roller coaster, meaning the drop goes straight down. There's plenty of roller coasters that do that nowadays, but back when that ride was built, that was kind of a very niche thing. But the cool thing about it is you sit 8 people across in 3 rows, and it dangles you over the edge there at the top and then drops you. I went on that, I think I've been on that 3 times now, once a day. And this morning I got to sit in the front row, and that was really cool because you're really just hanging over the edge. It's a lot of fun. It's very smooth, and all the transitions are very comfortable, so it's not a herky-jerky. It's very smooth, and I think that's why people like it so much. Here's another stage on this side. Then we're coming up to, you can see that's Iron Dragon that just went by. That's a suspended roller coaster. So you're hanging underneath the track and swinging around in the cars. It's fun, I like it. And then this blue one, I think I've already shown you in previous clips, but that's Corkscrew. It does a loop and then 2 corkscrews. I went on that again this morning. It was my second or third time on it. It's just really short, and it's very of its time. I think that's from the 80s, maybe 70s. It's very of its time, and it's just kind of short. A little rough, it doesn't bang your head around, but it really compresses the spine pretty good when it goes into the first drop. And so it just it's uncomfy. Made me feel like I was gonna have some sort of back injury from the compression. But the actual loop and everything and the corkscrews weren't terrible. But that's Corkscrew. There's the power tower in front of us, so you either can go very slowly up to the top and then drop, or it'll launch you up to the top in free fall. I don't like those rides. I've done them as a kid before, and for whatever reason, I don't know. I like the free fall feeling. Like, I think it's cool, but there's something about those particular like towers that I don't know if I'm scared of them or they just, I don't know. I always feel like I'm hyperventilating on stuff, for whatever reason. That type of ride I just can't do. But roller coasters I'm fine with. There's a gondola ride. Doesn't look like it's open yet today, but I got to go on it yesterday, which was a lot of fun. And then this is like the main drag, one of the main drags through the park, kind of the main street. So, of course, very populated. Oh, they've got buttons over here. Oh, they've got buttons. Let's go see. Collect all the buttons, it says. Nah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm a button guy. I do really like that Cedar Point shirt, though. I've been kind of trying to keep an eye out for a shirt I want. What do you think of that one? That one's pretty cool. That one's really cool, too. Am I about to go get a shirt? I'll come back. We'll do that on the way out. But I do like those shirts. I bet you they're, what do you want to say? I'm going to say they're $60 for the t-shirt. I think I might pop in there on my way out. I was either going to get that or just a plain Cedar Point shirt or get a gatekeeper roller coaster shirt because I really like that ride. There's the little motor cars, little classic cars. Excuse me. And then up there, straight ahead, is the Raptor. That's a roller coaster where your feet dangle, you're underneath the track. Seems to be really popular, but I've only done it once because the line's always really long. But it was fine for me. It was fine. I think it might be the roller coaster with the most upside downies here. Maybe that's why it's super popular. But of all of the roller coasters in this park, it's the one that reminds me most of one of the ones that we have at home. This is much larger and has way more upside downies and loops and stuff, but I believe it's made by the same manufacturer. And this one's way better maintained. It felt so much smoother than the one at home. But I was just like, okay, it feels familiar. It wasn't that, I just wasn't, I don't know. It was fine, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is the best roller coaster. It was fine. But even yesterday when I had my fast lane, my fast pass or whatever they call it, I still didn't choose to go on that one. I was like, there's other ones I'd rather go on. So I've only been on it the one time when I got here on my first day, and I was like, okay, that was good. But yeah, I think it goes upside down maybe like 6 or 7 times. That must be why people are super into it, is the loop. It's the loop count. But it's not the biggest selling point for me. But it was fine. That's another one that kind of shakes you up a little bit. It's a little herky-jerky. All right. Well, we're coming up to the front of the park here. Just kind of a continuation of the midway. You've got an Italian restaurant there on your right. Some other little places. There is one, and this is the very front of the park. You see where the blue track goes through up there with the 2 poles. That's the entrance to the park. and that's Gatekeeper. So that's the roller coaster that goes right over the main entrance. And I gosh, once again, I don't know, but that one might be my favorite. They're all so good, but I really like Gatekeeper, mainly because it's one of the most consistently working roller coasters in the park. It seems like it has very low downtime, and it's very smooth. You can see it going right there. It's very smooth. It flips you upside down quite a few times, and you're hanging off of the edge, off the sides, and the line's always pretty short. It cranks through people. It's very reliable. And I don't know why that makes it my favorite, but it does. It's just like, when in doubt, just go on Gatekeeper. You're not going to be waiting any longer than half an hour. It's a good time. It's a pretty long ride. And it's very smooth. It's very comfortable. It's just like a nice, cozy ride. So, yeah. I like it a lot. But anyway, this is the front of the park here. Here's the guest services and the carousel. I wanted to pop into this French Quarter place, but I might wait till after I eat, because they say that they have very good funnel cakes and beignets and all sorts of stuff, and I do want a little treat before I leave. Oh, and here's another gift shop with t-shirts. So let me check the time. Let me see what I'm doing with my life here. And I'll film as we make our way back up the other side. Because we just basically did we just did 3/4 of the loop around the park in the past couple of clips. So let me regroup here, and then I'll catch up with you once I figure out what my next move is, okay? Bye. Okie dokie. We're facing the landscape angle now because I don't have a drink in my hand, so I can switch holding the camera. Okay, so I just kind of did a quick reassessment of wait times and stuff. Maverick is still down, and of course it's down because being the last ride I want to ride today. So we're gonna keep walking. I'm just gonna film a little bit more. I'm gonna show you the boardwalk, and then we'll come up the boardwalk a little bit. But I also need to conserve battery because I still need my phone for my boarding pass and stuff today. So I don't want to eat through my entire battery, otherwise I'll have to leave even earlier to go sit in the car and charge my phone. But this is Max Air. It's one of those rotating swings. I went on it yesterday. Doesn't look like it's open today, or open yet. It was okay. It was okay. Here's the boardwalk. And then here is Gatekeeper. Like I said, I think maybe my favorite ride. I don't know. They're all really good. They're all really good. Once I get home and get my bearings together and start filming my recap video, I'll have a list together. But like I said, I just love how consistently functioning this ride is, and how much fun it is, and how comfortable it is. Yet exciting. It's got like all the things. I don't know why it's not. I don't know. The line's never very long. I just checked and it's half an hour, which is, long enough, but there's some rides that have 75, 90-minute waits here at the park. There it is. There's my baby. I love you, Gatekeeper. I might just get a shirt for Gatekeeper. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Grand Pavilion. This is the one of the restaurants and bars. It's my favorite so far. Their funnel cake coated shrimp were fantastic. You can get some cocktail and tartar sauce and a side and a drink. So I think this is what I'm gonna eat for lunch. So I think I'm gonna hang out around here a little bit, keep checking on Maverick's times. And if it opens, then I'll book it up there. Straight ahead of us is Wild Mouse, the newest roller coaster. It's a little, you know, kind of kiddie wild mouse roller coaster, but it's pretty intense for being in the kind of family-friendly area. And the line can get up to an hour just to ride that one ride, but it's very popular. And here's the Ferris wheel. But I've shown in previous clips the Top Thrill 2 area, and that's pretty much all we're missing right now before we make our way back to the other side and complete the loop. But I'm gonna end that clip, or this clip here, because like I said, I want to conserve my battery. But yeah, that's it. This trip has been fantastic. Of course, like I said, I'll include photos and all sorts of stuff, either, you know, throughout this whole video, and then I'll film a separate vlog just discussing my time here at the park in general. But I wanted to give you a walk around of Cedar Point. Like I said, we're coming back up. We head this way and, you know, head north, and we'll be back up to where we started. But yeah, you've seen those pieces in other clips where we'd be walking past the entrance of Corkscrew, Top Thrill 2, and Magnum, and Magnum's right there at the entrance. So that's kind of everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, get my appetite together, and come have some lunch. Keep checking Maverick to see if it reopens, and if it doesn't reopen by 4 in like 2 hours and 15 minutes, then I'm gonna pick something else to use my fast lane pass on and get out of here. So thank you so much for coming with me on my little vacation. This has been a blast. I don't know what else to say. I feel like that's a very abrupt end, but this has been fantastic. I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to do this, and I'm glad that I had at least a little bit of time to bring you all with me. And yeah, time to eat. Maybe I'll film one more clip as I'm running around, but we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video, coming along with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Otherwise, happy placing, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.